I think the main reason why I'm doing these food reviews is to prepare myself when I go camping. I'll know which foods that I want to take and which foods I want to avoid. And I hope you all can get something out of this, and also maybe avoid the ones that don't taste good. And if they all taste great, that's fine. I also wanted to try all 3 brands that REI has in stock today and give you my opinion on which ones I think are worth buying and which ones I would avoid. I already have the water on the pot getting ready to boil. I figured you didn't need to see me dumping water into a container. It really wasn't that exciting. But I'm going to start prepping these, so when the water is boiling, all I have to do is add the water. These should be pretty simple to use. Just tear them open and make sure you remove that packet. And this one here is actually olive oil. So just before I put the water in here, I'll add the oil. And the next one being the Mexican style beef bowl. Get that one opened up and take out the packet that's in it. And then finally the beef chili mac. Voila. Let's do the smell test first. Yeah, there's not really a smell to the chili mac. No good smell there either. This was the 3 Amigo beef veggie stew, but this one here, the Mexican style beef bowl with rice and beans. Ooh, I can smell the spices in this one. Now we're just waiting for the water to boil, and I can't wait to start testing these things. I'm getting hungry. We're up here in the mountains. It's kind of cold, but I'm starting to get an appetite, so lunch. Using the jet boil, I have 2 burners here. I'm using the one, and I'm using the Coleman propane tank. Pretty simple out here. And we've got boiling water, so it's time to start adding water to these. The first one being the 3 Amigo stew, I have to add the olive oil. Oh yeah, look at that. And this takes 20 minutes. The reason I'm doing this one first. And I'm not measuring because I don't have a measuring cup, so I'm just going to add water. Then we got to stir it well. Let me get over here so I can, let's use this. Get all the ingredients mixed nicely. And then we'll seal that one up. And hopefully I put enough water in there. Next is going to be the Mexican style beef bowl. This is about, it says 10 to 12 minutes. And finally the beef chili mac. All right, all 3 are stirred and ready to go. So we'll check back in about 15-20 minutes. It got a little chilly while I was waiting, and so I'm gonna have the chili mac. It's been 10 to 12 minutes. This one should be about ready. They also make good hand warmers. Oh, it feels good. So the beef chili mac is done now, and you can see it's got noodles. I see some regular beans, pinto beans, and I'm not sure if this is a chili here. So we'll try that first. It's got a weird flavor to it. I'm not really sure if that's a piece of chili or if it's some type of bell pepper. Let's get a pipe with some noodles in it here. This particular meal has a really weird aftertaste. It's almost chemically flavored. It's not going to be on my top pick list, that's for sure. Not super impressed so far. Let me get a couple more bites in me here. So, there we go. Get some red pepper. I'll just take a big scoop here. Okay. Beef chili mac. I mean, I hate to say it, but I would not buy this again. It's got a weird aftertaste. It tastes, it's hard to describe. It just doesn't taste good. And it's supposed to have cheese. I don't see any cheese on it, so maybe that's what I'm tasting that's gritty. I'm not sure. It's just not that good. The noodles, the noodles cooked fine. They're perfect. They're soft and they're easy to eat. But the overall flavor is probably, from a 1 to 10 scale, maybe a 4. That's not going to be something I'm going to sit at the campfire and enjoy. So I will definitely take beef chili mac off my list for sure. Hopefully this one's done. We'll see. Let's try a piece of the meat first. That meat's much better. It actually tastes a lot fresher. I almost thought it was going to be chicken the way it tasted, but it's beef. Let's see how the rice and the corn tastes. So far, this is my favorite. This has got really good flavor. You've got corn, meat, rice. The good thing about this one, the rice is a good filler. So let me take one more bite here. I'm tasting the corn. And there's some spices. I can definitely taste the spices. So the mix is really good. I think that there's some red pepper in here possibly. That's what that looks like. And the corn pops. Overall, I'm kind of impressed with this one. And I'll go over my choices once I've had all three. But I would definitely eat this one while sitting at a campfire, having dinner, or prepping or whatever. But definitely sitting by the campfire, having some warm food like this is good. That meat is really good, actually. Good flavor. And it seems real lean. All right, this is the Backpacker's Pantry 3 Amigo Veggie Stew. The look's kind of interesting. That actually looks like maybe asparagus peas or something. Let's see. Not really sure what that was. But it did have a bad flavor. Anyway, hold on. Okay, so I'm going to just pick at this a little bit here. There's different, what are we supposed to have in here anyway? Pinto beans, red beans, chickpeas. That's maybe what those are. A blend of veggies and hemp heart. You can actually put this over rice or pasta. Let's get a good big bite of this and see what it tastes like. The lentils are pretty good. It's almost like a little bit of having lentil soup in a sense. You get that lentil pop. It's like the flavor of the lentils really pop out of the flavor overall. Let me try some more of this here. Okay. It's got a little kick to it too. There's a little bit of spice, which is good. I like spice. But you can see all the pieces in here of the different vegetables. There's the chickpeas, the beans over here. You've got some little pieces of vegetable. And I see a little bit of looks like an onion here maybe. After going through all three packages, I'm going to give you my opinion based on a 1 to 10 scale. And we're going to start with the AlpineAire here. This one here is my favorite of the three. It had the best taste, the best texture. I liked having the rice in there already. And the meat actually was the best of the two meats that I had. So overall, the flavor here was really good. And I would give this one, I'm going to reserve a 10 for something spectacular. So I would give this one 8, 9 as a camping food. It's one I will definitely buy again. So the next one is the Backpacker's Pantry. And it's a 3 Amigo Veggie Stew, which is a plant-based food, which for those that don't want to eat meat, this is a great option for you. How I rate this one, I'd probably put this one at about a 6, maybe a 7. I did enjoy it. You would probably want to put this over rice or pasta to add more substance, but the flavors were really good. The lentils really popped. All the mixed vegetables had pretty good flavor. It was lacking a little bit. I can't quite place it, but there was something here that it needed, and maybe that's the rice base underneath it. But it was definitely something I would consider keeping in my camping food supply. Finally, Peak Refuel, their beef chili mac. Now let me tell you, it says there's cheese in here. I couldn't find the cheese. Never saw it. The flavor was kind of gritty, and the meat didn't taste very good. It didn't have good texture. I was not impressed with this meal at all. And this one here scores, I'd be happy to give it a 3, be honest with you. I will probably never use this one camping. I don't know what made it taste so gritty, whether it was the cheese didn't melt properly, didn't mix properly. Whatever reason, this one did not have good taste. And I will definitely not be using this one again in the future. If you have a particular brand of camping food or prepper food that you want me to try, give me a shout out. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what you want me to try next. As to these, it was a fun day out here cooking, and we're gonna finish eating some of the one I like the best. I'm not gonna eat the last one, but make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share. I really appreciate it, and it's time to finish my meal. So thanks again.